It turns out that not even Mark Zuckerberg is safe from hackers. A Facebook user identifying himself as an unemployed programmer from Palestine posted on Zuckerberg's timeline last Thursday. Although the hacker is not friends with Zuckerberg on Facebook, he claimed he was trying to reveal a security bug that allows users to post on anyone's Facebook timeline. The programmer says he contacted the Facebook security team twice about the error but was ignored. A software engineer working for the social network security team responded saying that while they should have pushed for more information, we get hundreds of reports every day. Many of the reports we get are nonsense or misguided. So how did this hacker do it? For more, I want to bring in Shreateh. He's the Vice President of Product Development at Security Compass, a consulting firm that specializes in software development and cybersecurity training. So, Shreateh, explain to us what exactly happened here in layman's terms.
Sure. So basically, somebody who was just sort of searching around on Facebook, looking at some of the features, noticed that there is what they call a bug bounty program. And so what that means is basically if they can explain and show a real security problem, they'll get paid for it. So what he did is essentially he found a way using just some basic changes to the way that your browser talks to the server. He did that, and he was able to post to somebody else's profile to the wall when it shouldn't have been able to. Basically wasn't a friend of that person. So
clearly this was too easy to do, Shreateh. Clearly this was too easy to do. But how big a deal is this? How serious is a security flaw like this?
Well, on the surface it doesn't seem that big. You're posting on somebody's wall, but you have to think about Facebook's users. So for example, you have a lot of younger users that might be the target of predators, for example. Maybe a little less serious case would be something like spamming, unintended spamming on a bunch of users' profiles. If it wasn't one of these, what they call ethical hackers who was telling Facebook about the issue, it might have been exploited in the wild.
Now, Facebook did say that they fixed the bug last week, but they should have been better about responding. But all of this was part of their bug bounty program, as you mentioned, whereby they reward people for exposing bugs and security flaws. In general, what do you think about programs like this? It's something that not only Facebook does, but other companies do as well.
Yeah, that's right. So I think it's a great idea in concept. I think that essentially what these companies are trying to do is extend their security teams. It's very difficult to have the kind of security research inside of the company that can expose all of these kinds of bugs. And so what they're doing is, people were hacking into these sites anyway and not revealing it to the companies, and often they'd sell these exploits on the black market. You could actually make tens of thousands of dollars in some cases selling this to people who will sell it to criminals, essentially. So what they're trying to do is find another way to incentivize people to find the vulnerabilities and actually report it to the company so they can fix it. Basically a more responsible way of finding issues.
So as far as you know, has Facebook done everything they should have done already? Is there more that they need to do? Is this a bug that could pop up on other sites as well?
This kind of bug is a specific type of bug that we have seen for a very long time. It's not new. It's not difficult. In some of our own engagements when we get brought in by customers, we've seen things like being able to go from one bank account to another bank account using the same sort of technique. And I think one of the challenges is it's really a difficult thing to find with some of the automated technology that a lot of companies use because they're really developing very quickly. They try to do automated security checks, and sometimes they miss some of these really basic issues. And I can't say for sure if that's what happened with Facebook, but we have seen this sort of thing with other e-commerce providers in the past.
All right, Shreateh, Security Compass Vice President, thanks so much for weighing in.